episode of Spilling Tequila. I am your host, Ariana Cantor. We back, motherfuckers. That's why I started this. To spill all the fucking tea. Welcome back to Spilling Tequila. I'm your host, Ariana Cantor, and this is the first episode of season 2. We back, baby. I took some time off, and now it's game time, bitches. I needed a little creative reboot, and it so happened to be the end of season 1, 37, 38 episodes. Who's counting? And now we are back for season 2, and I have so much in store. I'm so excited. I don't really think that you care about all of my plans and ideas. You just want to see them happen. So let's get right the fuck into it. You can expect the same crazy ass person talking about different crazy ass stuff, but keeping your life fun and amusing, and there won't be a second that's boring. I can reassure you on that one. I will keep your life entertaining. If that's the least I do for you, is that I keep your life entertaining, you can thank me and I will say you're welcome. So there's really not much new with me aside from a second season on my podcast, which I'm so excited about. I guess that's something new. Okay, that's what's new with me. What's new with you? If there's one thing that this podcast will never be, and I will never be, it is surface level. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Fuck surface level. Fuck it. Fuck it real good. Now, I am fully understanding that it can be scary to say fuck surface level in your life due to society, due to the fact that you need to make a change if you don't want surface level. And surface level is like the fucking bare minimum breadcrumbs that we just can't get away from unless we make the change to. But you're dying inside from it. You're literally dying inside. You're bored as fuck. And you're looking for something more exciting in life. So you're talking shit about everyone in your life. And that's why we want to get you away from it. Or at least allow you to understand the value of something more, something deeper out there that isn't surface level. Making changes is scary as fuck, but staying in the same place is even scarier. I was not born as someone that thought, I'm actually take that back. I think I was born as someone that never liked surface level. I've always loved deep conversations and really getting to know people. But that's why I'm here to talk about it and help people that maybe weren't born that way out with it. And the people that were born similar to me and can't stand the surface level bullshit, let's just keep fucking agreeing and have a great conversation about how great life is when you aren't dealing with surface level romantic partnerships, friendships, doing surface level shit, having surface level conversations. I think I've known since I was a little girl that I did not want a surface level life, but I was surrounded by surface level shit. So what does one do? One tries to fit in to all of the surface level bullshit and nonsense and fails. So then I created a podcast. I have always tried to keep life exciting. I've always loved to have exciting conversations or challenging conversations with people. It just didn't always go over so well. When I was younger, I felt like a lost puppy. As I grew up, I met more diverse people, groups, and I also grew more into myself. So I didn't really feel as much of a need to go into the surface level, but it's still always there, and it has always managed to fucking find me somehow. When it comes to surface level friendships, keep me the fuck away from them. If you're wondering what a surface level friendship looks like and you're wondering if you have been a victim of one, you can call this number. No. If you can relate to this, which I'm sure you fucking can, you have been a victim to it. A surface level friendship is a friendship where you only go out drinking. You know, those friends where you're like, oh, they are my drinking friends. They are your fucking surface level friends. If your boyfriend's cheating on you, your boyfriend's breaking up with you, some shit's going down in your life, you cannot call these people. And if you do call these people, they will not be there for you. They will make you feel like your problems are a burden. They will go and tell everyone your business. And then they will probably say, oh, we should go drink. We should go drink. Do you need a drink? Let's go drink. And probably try to ship you off to some guys to get attention. I don't fucking know. Ship you off to Boston. I don't know. But it's so shitty. You wake up the next day and you think, what's wrong with me or what's wrong with that person? And two things can be true at once. There's something wrong with you for fucking hanging out with that person and thinking that it's going to be okay. We all have to learn, though. I think if someone would have told me in my early 20s, mid 20s, that the people did try telling me that I had friends that were just surface level, and I didn't fucking listen. So there's no shame. Like, I did not listen. I've had a lot of surface level friendships that have left me feeling dead inside, left me angry. And any surface level friendship I've had, there's like animosity there. Like, I might not even talk to these people anymore that I used to go out and drink with, but there's like this level of uncomfortability that's there because like we were never real friends. It's fucking weird. If you can't call a friend and say, hey, I need you, or can I like ask you for advice and can I talk to you about something, and they can't, you know, take a little bit of time out of their day and listen to you, give you advice, or just listen for you to get something off your chest, they're not a friend. I don't even want to say surface level friendships. They're just fucking surface level relationships because they're not your friend. And you don't like them or yourself when you hang out with them. The surface level friendships are so sneaky too because you want to go out and have fun. And if you have friends that are in that same boat as you, it's easy to just get swept away and do so. You know, your real ass friendships, they might be in long-term relationships. They may not be drinking. They may really be working on their career. They might not be in that scene of going out and having fun. Like, they might not be aligned where you are at in your lifestyle, but their values and morals are aligned and they care so much about you, so they know how to show up. But you have these other friend or surface level relationships that are down to go and drink anytime, any day. It's a fucking Thursday, 4:00, and you want happy hour and you want to go talk to guys, and that person is down to do it. Now, the only thing you guys can talk about with each other is maybe their life drama, guys, outfits, other people's life that you don't know shit about. And then you get wasted and you really don't even remember what you talked about. And it's horrible. If someone doesn't have the same values and morals as you, it just doesn't feel good and it's not worth it. Something that I've learned in this past year is that my energy is not fucking free. And it's not something that I am down to just give out and play around with, because there is a toll you take for where you place your energy. Where you, like, the energy you have inside of you, wherever you place it, there is going to be a fee to pay when you recharge yourself and you need more energy. Where do you want to give your energy to? Stuff that's draining you and making you feel like shit about yourself, that's not helping you grow, or to yourself, to people that value you, people that make you feel like you are lit up after, those friends that just make you feel so good about yourself. I care so much about this, and I'm speaking so deeply about it because how many times I've dealt with a surface level relationship. Now, when it comes into surface level dating, I will jump off the bridge. Surface level dating sounds like, to me, as a female dating a guy, It sounds like I'm going to put my emotions on the side, all my wants and needs that I want out of a relationship, so that you can have me and get all of this fucking goodness and get to avoid emotions and any type of commitment and any type of work that could make me feel good about myself. So I'm just going to play it cool, and I'm going to be your little booty call, and you're the fucking prize. No, because all of that is lying to yourself. Surface level dating is brutal. I can't believe I've done it. I really can't believe I've done it. But when I say that lightly, because anytime I really think that I've gotten into surface level dating, I've just got so angry that the anger has gotten me out of it. Not wanting surface level can be scary, but it really shouldn't be when you think about it. It's just not talked about enough as a topic where we can recognize these things. That's why I'm fucking speaking about it. But it can be scary, because if you don't want surface level, then that means you want something more. And not everyone out there, especially if you're a girl going after the guys, want something more. And you're not even certain when you are dating someone that that's your person for good. So or for a long time being, it's like you get nervous at times to scare someone away because you want something more. And it's like, first of all, yes, I want something more. Let's talk about the something more in a second. But I don't even know if I want something more with you. I know I just don't want surface level with you or with anyone. So don't get all scared right away that I'm looking for something serious, because just because I'm looking for something serious doesn't mean I'm going to settle down with the first fucking person that isn't surface level. It means that you're going to have to fucking try for me. You're going to have to get to know me, get to know my emotions, and you're fucking scared because you will fall in love. Honestly, the surface level connections, it leaves me up to my imagination to have to assume these things, but that's kind of what it feels like. Like, you're scared to get to know someone, and let's be for real, you might not like me. But at least we graduate out of the surface level shit and we can figure that out. If we could live in a world where people just went out on dates and we were all like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I don't know if you have any of this, but what I definitely don't want is for you to just look forward to sleeping with me and then hitting me up whenever. You're not having your cake and eating it too. Motherfuckers. What's so wrong with that? What is so wrong with wanting connections? People are so scared of connections. And it's like, get rid of your fucking ego. Like, I don't even know if I want a connection with you. And you avoiding even entertaining that idea for like us to get to know one another is showing me that you think you're pretty boring and you don't have much to bring to the table. This is how I'm looking at things in life going forward. I'm not looking at things like, oh, mystery. I want another person to want me when it comes to dating. No, I would just like to get to know someone, and then I would like to get to know if we like each other, and that takes time. Sue me that I don't want to give my mind, body, or energy to some boring ass surface level shit that you don't feel good about yourself afterwards. I've never been one to date for like looks or any kind of status or what someone does or this or that. Like, I just can't do that. I think that's very surface level. If you're looking for those things, I think it's okay to like want certain qualities in a person. Like, if you want to live a certain life, then you have to make sure someone's aligned with that lifestyle, but you also need to make sure you like that person. And if you want someone that looks good, you want someone that looks good. But you can't, I guess you can because people do, but you shouldn't date for the reasons solely. What they do, what they look like, any of that, because that's very surface level. Another surface level thing that comes to mind with dating is couples who post so much about what they look like online, but like their relationship, they're fighting 24/7. Honestly, that was me in my early 20s. I was in a relationship and we would fight all the fucking time, and I would post us all of the time. It was kind of psychologically crazy because I wanted to create an idea of what the relationship looked like. And really, the relationship felt like a horror movie. And that's surface level. Or it's really fake. It's just like, why? Like, the surface level is making the relationship look good to other people. No, you want it to feel good. We care so much about what people think that we keep things at surface level to avoid emotions, avoid judgment, avoid any type of criticism. Like, it's so bizarre. So you're living for other people's fulfillment. I'm not. And if you're listening to this podcast, you're taking a stand with me and you're not doing it either, because we fucking got. I am really getting in the zone. We've got a short life. Like, I think we have a long life, but it's short. I'm about to turn 30 next month. That's crazy. 30 years down the drain. And a lot of these years in my 30s, I've experienced too many surface level experiences. The last surface level relationship that I was dealing with, it was like little talking stage, never made it out of that. I felt like, honestly, I was like a wax figure in a wax museum. Like, I would have to like tiptoe to even try to say something that was even slightly aligned to myself when it came to like any ways that I feel, my hopes, my dreams, my ambitions, crazy stuff I've done, like stories I wanted to share. I can't sit there and just think like, oh, how was your day? Let's watch Netflix and chill. I'm like, you'll never fucking understand what happened today. You'll never. But let me try to express it to you. Which leads me into my next tier of examples of surface level, which is surface level conversations. Throw them out the fucking window. They're so horrible. If I go out one more time, go to one more event, one more party, any of the examples above that I just said, plus so much more, and I get asked what I do for work, be scared. Be fucking scared, because it's not going to end well. I'm going to say something so crazy. I went out for a birthday dinner in probably like January, beginning of the year. And there were these two girls there that I really didn't know. And this one girl had asked me what I do for work, and I said I had a podcast, and she didn't ask the name of the podcast. She did not ask what the podcast is about. She didn't ask me anything else aside from myself. She was like, that's all? Yes, sorry, I didn't go to Harvard, and I am not getting my master's, and I don't have a fiance or a kid on the way. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Any of the surface level things on a checklist, I can't check off. So you and I probably can't have a conversation, because it doesn't seem like you know how to entertain one or have someone that isn't afraid to take a risk on themselves or go against the social norm. Also, this past year, I honestly it was a really tough year for me this past year. And I know a lot of people probably had a tough year this past year. Hopefully some people didn't, but it's not like, oh, it's such a bad year. It was just like, it was a tough year. And I don't find myself even wanting to go out and meet new people, because when people ask me questions, I don't want to feel weird for talking about things that happened in my life, because they're not surface level and they're not all happy things. But at the end of the day, they're real life shit, and they're a part of my story. And I mean, I made the most out of it. I try to turn everything into a positive, and there's a lot of good takeaways from it. But it starts with shit hitting the fan and me overcoming a lot of stuff and having a lot of growth. And growth is ugly as fuck. But those are the things that like I am able to talk about right now when you ask me about how I am or you're trying to get to know something about me. And it's just so odd. It's like people aren't really even comfortable to ask like, what are your interests, or something that I've talked about before. What is something that you want to do you haven't done yet? I think that's a great question to ask. I think anyone that goes on a date or meets a new friend, fucking ask them, what's something you haven't done that you want to do? Because that will really tell you about someone, tell you about a person, tell you about who they're trying to be, where they're growing towards. And I feel like that could lead into like a very healthy conversations versus what the fuck have you done with your life? Well, let me just play it safe and say I work at this company and I went to this college and I'm married. And now flip the tables around now on you, motherfucker. Let me not tell you that my life blew up in flames a year ago, that I lost everything that defined me as a person in my mind, and I had to start over. And do you want to know what that details? Because it's kind of sexy. It just, I think it should work like that. And when I meet people, because there are people that I have met in my life that I start to have a conversation with them and they're deep and they can talk about real life things, or they can also just like kind of shoot the shit. They can be funny, they can be weird, they're not afraid to be themselves. I feel at home. I feel like there is a God. I feel like there is a chance for humanity when I meet these people. It's not left and right, but they do exist, and it gives me so much hope. And I obviously do have like my friends that it would be weird not to talk about everything in our entire lives to each other. And there's nothing that really we can't talk about. And those relationships definitely keep you alive. And I cherish them so much. Like, I understand the value of them and what life is like without them on the other side. It's a really thin line, honestly. So when it comes to surface level, I feel like we were born into this world where we were trained to talk about things that keep everyone comfortable, but don't really give you growth, and sometimes talk about things that truly have nothing to do with like yourself. And I feel like that's just kind of losing the plot. And the more people that are willing to take the risk and be expressive about themselves, or be honest about what they want from a friendship or a relationship or a job or even a conversation, the better the world will be and the less surface level it will be. I have trained my mind so hard to be open-minded and be open to change, because I believe that life on the inside is so much more exciting when you do make those changes in your life. And it really, honestly, it sounds crazy to even discuss this topic, stating that we should be talking about things that we like. We should be open about what we want. We should be able to talk about the good, the bad. It really sounds crazy to even have to say that. But the society we live in makes me feel like this is a very important topic to speak on, or at least it's one that resonates with me. So hopefully it can resonate with other people. Surface level's fucking boring. Keeps you dead inside. And you want life to be more exciting. As do I. And that's why we connect. And that's why you're listening to my podcast. And I promise you that this podcast, I said it before, I'll say it again, is not going to be it. This is not a surface level podcast. It's gonna be fucking crazy. And I already have opened up about so much, and I will continue to do so. Real life shit. Let's go. Well, we're back into the swing of things. Episode 1. Woohoo. Yeehaw. I've got a lot in store. My month off from podcasting, I was bubbling in creativity. This is just the beginning of a magical ride that we're all on together. So let's fucking go. Reach out to me if you know where to find me. I had my social media honestly deleted off my phone for the past month so I could really take all the creativity in, but we back, and you know where to find me. Hit me up. Let's talk about things. That's what we do here, because if you don't talk to me, I'm quite literally just talking to this camera by myself, which is what I'm doing right now. But if I don't get a fucking response, that's all I have. I love and appreciate anyone who listens. If you listen, I know you're not fucking surface level, and I know you don't like surface level bullshit, because you wouldn't have made it this far, because you would have disagreed with what I was saying and you were mad and you were offended because it hit home. So let's fucking go. Let's continue this. I will see you same time, same place next week. Mwah. Let's keep life exciting.